Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. It's time for another Payday Prep, and although this Payday Prep is not going to be very exciting, for me it kind of is. Because I told you all that I was going to be on the hunt for some more cold weather MREs. And it just happens that I was cruising through Craigslist here a couple of days ago, and someone had 6 cases of cold weather MREs. And the good news is that they are very fresh. They were manufactured less than 6 months ago. Okay, so there you go, 6 cases. And I got them at a premium price of $40 per case, which comes out to about $3.16 per MRE. So now we're looking at $3.16 for roughly 1,600 calories each of these MREs bring, all right? And not only that, but the cold weather MREs have a much longer shelf life than the regular MREs. Now, in addition to that, I want to tell you that I also found a couple of bottles of extra virgin olive oil, and these are the 50.7 ounce bottles, and they were I don't think they were on sale. The regular price is like $8, and they had a coupon for $1. So I ended up getting 2 bottles, so a little over 100 ounces of olive oil for $14, which is a great deal, at least in this part of the country. And I was able to save up 3 $5 bills to add to my stack. Okay, so like I said, this is not a very exciting Payday Prep as far as showing it off, but for me it is very exciting because these MREs, as far as I'm concerned, are gold. All right, and $15 or 3 $5 bills doesn't seem like a lot, ladies and gentlemen, but slow and steady wins the race, is what I like to say. In case some of you guys seen some of my other stories here, this is the Augason Farm eggs that I got a while back, and I already showed you guys these, but they just happen to be right there next to it. I'm running out of room in my regular pantry, so I had to move some of my other preps over here to the other side of the house, which is fine because this room here where I'm at, as you can see, I haven't finished the walls yet. They still have the insulation on them, and I still have to put wall covering on them. Actually, you can see I've got tongue and groove here on this side, and I still have to finish this side. So that's not going to happen probably till spring of next year before I finish this room. However, I wanted to tell you guys a quick story and then have a real quick chat. So this is not going to be a very long Payday Prep. Oh, and also I've got some of my LDS wheat berries here that I got a while back. I did a video on getting these as well. Okay, so I got a few things back here. So this weekend I invited my neighbor over for dinner, and he said, "What are we having?" And I said, "Well, it's going to be a gourmet dinner, okay? So, you know, bring your appetite." And he came over, and I handed him a cold weather MRE, and he looked at me like, he said, "Are you serious for having an MRE for dinner?" I'm like, "Hey, this is a cold weather MRE. Have you ever had one of these?" And he said, "No." So he actually tried it, and he was like, "Wow, this is really good for an MRE," because he's had a regular MRE before, but not a cold weather MRE. And he was very happy with how the cold weather MRE tasted compared to a regular MRE. So I think that they are super high quality MREs. And from now on, whenever I get them, unless I'm getting them for free, I'm getting cold weather. I mean, if I can get regular MREs for free, I'll get them, but I won't pay for them. If I pay for them, I'm definitely getting cold weather MREs. And if they're regular MREs, I'll only take them if they're free. Unless they're like $5 or $10 a case, then I might bite. But I wanted to cover 2 quick things. Talk about a couple of things while I got my camera here pointed at my Payday Prep. And that is, I remember reading a comment here this last week, and I really don't remember who made the comment. I just remember reading it. And it was someone that watched the video where I was reviewing that cold weather MRE. It was the Turkey Terrazini. And in the comment, it sounded like this person thought that I was faking my, what would I call it? I'm not sure. Faking my pleasure of eating that MRE. Because I remember that video, and if you go look back at it, I was extremely impressed with that MRE. I mean, I liked every single thing in it. I mean, there wasn't something in that MRE that I did not enjoy. And just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, and if the person who left this comment is watching, that was a genuine review. I will never review something and give you guys an opinion other than my 100% honest opinion. Okay? Because especially, I'm not even selling these MREs. So, you know, why would I even, you know, try to lie about what that MRE was like? You know, I'm not making a profit off of it or any kind of revenue off of that MRE. I was just reviewing and letting you guys know what it's like. So I want you guys to rest assured that if I do a review, whatever I tell you is how I really feel. And I remember the person commenting said that I must have a gut of steel if I like MRE. So that MRE, and I've had another cold weather MRE when I invited my neighbor over. And which was the one I had? I had the Chinese rice. There's like a Chinese fried rice MRE. And it was really good also. It's just that the Mountain House fried rice meal. That's what it brought in. It brought that plus the other peripherals that come along with it. And it was really good as well. Now, you know, I just wanted to reiterate to you all that if I'm reviewing something for you, I am going to give you my honest opinion. If I don't like it, I am going to tell you I don't like this. Now, does that mean that you may not like it? You may like it. I'm just telling you that either I like it or I don't like it. But it's not trying to take away anything from you. If I review something and I say I really don't like this, you may love it. Okay? So, but that's going to be on you all to try and figure it out. I just like to put things out there that maybe you haven't seen before, or maybe you haven't seen a review for before. And now you know, as far as my taste goes, you all know that if you ever come across a box of cold weather MREs and someone's charging you $30 or $40 or $50 or even $60 for it, you can at least take from my videos the fact that 12 cold weather MREs, if you're paying $60 for a case, let's say, for example, that's a pretty good deal, especially if you like Mountain House, because each one of those MREs brings a Mountain House meal in it that is equivalent to about a $8, $9, or $10 Mountain House meal. Okay? So you just by watching the video and me telling you what's in those MREs, if you ever come across some, you may decide to buy them, even though $60 for a case may sound like a lot of money to some people. You may be like, well, wait a minute. You know, I know what's in these things, and $60 is a great deal. So, okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. Be assured that whenever I review something or I tell you how I feel about something, it is an honest review, and it is an honest conversation that I'm having with you. I don't gain from lying to you guys or making believe that something is what it is not. Okay, so please rest assured that that's not the case. Okay, another thing I wanted to talk to you all about real quick. All right, and I'm going to make this quick because this is going to be a quick video because, like I said, this is my payday prep. And I'm not going to open every one of those boxes so you guys can see 72 MREs on the floor. Each one of those boxes has 12 MREs in it. Okay. I've been reading a few comments here in the last week. And some of the comments, especially today. Today I read a comment where the person that commented sounded like they were worried or maybe a little bit scared of how things may turn out in the future. And I just want to tell you that it's okay to be scared, all right? As long as you use that fear that you may be feeling, okay, in a positive way. As long as you extract positive energy from your fear, it is okay to be scared. I have fear all the time, all right? And I've learned how to control it. You can call it whatever it may be. You know, some people may call it different things, and I definitely have a lot of ghosts in my closet from my previous life in the military. But I have fear, and I fall back, on knowing that we are only here for a minute, and that the bodies that we occupy is nothing but stardust. And that when we're done using these bodies, that there is something else after we're done here. Okay? Now, that's what I believe. But I just want to make a point that that is one of the things that I fall back on whenever I experience fear. Okay? So just learn to use your fear in a positive way where you are extracting that energy and putting it to use in a good way instead of letting it lock you up. Okay, so if there's any of you out there that maybe experience a little bit of fear, you're not alone, okay? None of us, not one person in this world is perfect, okay? And that's one of the good things to live in the time that we're living in, is because we know that we can better ourselves. No matter how good you are at something, you know that you can better yourselves. And as long as you find a purpose, then you're going to be okay. All right. Find a purpose in life that makes you want to be better than what you are. Okay. And you're going to be all right. I've found my purpose a long time ago. I found my purpose 26 and a half years ago. Okay. Or really 28 and a half years ago. Okay. Because that's when I met my wife. And then my purpose really manifested itself when my first child was born. All right. So to me, that is my purpose in life. As soon as my children were born, all right, getting married is one thing, but having children is a true game changer. So as soon as my children were born, or my first child was born, everything changed for me. I became a different person inside because I knew what my purpose in life was from that point on. Okay? So don't be afraid. Just prepare. The best you can do is the best you can do. You cannot do any better than your best. Okay? So just prepare. Use that energy to prepare. All right? Don't let that negative energy of being afraid turn you away from doing the things that you know that are necessary for you to prosper, or even do good in the next paradigm, whenever it may come. Okay? Use that energy to do things that you know that are going to help you and help others. Because the more that you help yourself, the more that you're going to be able to help others. All right? In any situation. And I'm going to tell you guys a real short story, which is more of a joke, really. This is really a joke what I'm going to tell you, but it really falls into place with what I'm talking about. Okay? So please bear with me if you've heard this before. Okay? So there was a flood, and there was a man in his house. And the police came knocking on the man's door and said, "Sir, a flood is coming. You need to come with us. We're evacuating." And the gentleman said, No, I'm not evacuating. The Lord's going to take care of me. And, the police officers left, and the man stayed in his house. And the second day, the water rose high enough that the gentleman had to go to his second floor. And he heard a knock on his window. And there were some rescue people, first responders, knocking on his window, and he opened it, and he said, "What do you want?" They said, "Sir, we need to evacuate you out of here. The floodwaters are going to get higher." And he said, No. The Lord is going to take care of me." And they left, and he stayed there. Well, on the third day, they came back for him because the waters were all the way up to his roof, and the man was clinging onto his roof, and the water trying to take him away. And they're like, get on the boat, sir. Get on this boat. Let's get you out of here before this water takes you away. And the gentleman said, "No, I told you that the Lord is going to take care of me." Well, on the fourth day, the gentleman couldn't hang on. and the waters took him away and he drowned. Well, he was at, the pearly gates, and he said to St. Peter's, he said, listen, I really need to talk to the boss because I've been serving him my entire life. And the one time that I really needed him, he let me down. And St. Peter said, well, okay, here, he actually has a little bit of time on his schedule. You want to come in now? And he said, absolutely. I need to talk to him right now. I need to know what in the world happened. So he goes and he talks to the boss, the Lord. And he says, Lord, I've served you all my life. I've spread your good word all my life. I've lived by the commandments which you told us to live by so that we can make it to heaven. And you let me die. You let me die. And the Lord told him, what are you talking about? I sent for you 3 times a boat. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boat. This is your boat. Okay? I've said it 100 times and I'm going to say it again. And this goes out especially to those of you that are not prepping yet. If you're listening to this video and you still have not started prepping, this is your boat. I don't know how many boats you're going to get. I don't know how many boats are going to be sent your way. I have no idea. You may get 100 boats sent your way. You may get 100 chances to start prepping. But ladies and gentlemen, if you don't take advantage of the time that you have now, if you allow yourself to get locked up because you don't want to think about what can happen, because you are happy living in a normalcy bias, then your boat is going to float away and you're going to miss your chance. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the time for you to prep. Look, this is my prep for the week. MREs, or for this payday. MREs, 3 $5 bills, and 2 bottles of oil. Even if my prep was just getting 2 MREs and one $5 bill and a small bottle of oil, guess what? That's better than nothing, okay? Some of you may have the ability to get 10 times as much as what I just got. And if you do, that is great. Some of you may only have the ability to get 1 small item. But this is the time, ladies and gentlemen, for you to prep. This is the time that you've been given to save yourself. All right? I can't tell you when you're going to have to use your preps. I can't tell you if it's going to be next week or next year. It may not be for 10 years. But guess what? I hope so. I hope we have 10 years to prepare. I hope that we have 10 years to continue to get ready and to continue to wake people up. I would love to have another 10 years to try to wake people up. Reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this for the next 10 years, ladies and gentlemen, trust me, the world would be a better place. And you know that it will be a better place. Don't be scared. Get prepared. Hey, I should copyright that. Don't be scared. Get prepared. Don't get down. Keep your wits about you. All right? Keep a good attitude. All right? Be thankful for the things that you have. All right? Be thankful for the things that you have here today and now. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we, especially here in the United States of America and in the Western worlds, with as messed up as things are, we are luckier than most. More than 3 billion people in this world live on less than $5 a day. Think about that. More than 3 billion people live on less than one of these a day. All right? So be thankful that we have this time to get ready for whatever may be coming. And if nothing ever comes where we have to use these preps, be thankful for that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you that I truly do appreciate every single one of you. I am extremely excited to have so many good people in our community. And I say our community because without you guys, there would be no community. And I know already that we've already helped people. I know for a fact that we've already helped people. Not me, we. We have turned non-preppers into preppers using this platform. And that is a great thing. And I truly want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for helping me do that, because we did it together. So thank you so much. I truly hope that you're having a great week. I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I intended this to be about a 10-minute payday prep video. And as you all know by now, if you've been watching me for a while, I can talk and talk and talk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let me go ahead and leave it at that. Please remember to tune in this Sunday's Q&A, okay? Because I am going to announce what we are going to be doing a giveaway for. And in my opinion, it's going to be a very good giveaway, all right? I am giving away to 6 different people. And I may throw in a 7th, okay? It may be a number 7. I'll have to see if I can work that out, okay? But I'm giving away 6 things to 6 different people, all right? So please tune in this Sunday for Q&A, and I will divulge what it is that we're giving away, and then I will open up the entry for the giveaway. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for all of your support. A quick bit of admin data, or a quick bit of admin, I'm sorry. So if you all could please support the channel, all right? Not necessarily by donations. You guys can make a donation if you want, okay? I'm not going to stop you because I want to use, the revenue to do giveaways. I think we attract more people when we do giveaways, and we may attract people that are not prepping. And once they join our community, they're going to stay because they're going to love the community, all right? This is a great community, all right? So if you guys want to donate, there's a couple of ways you can donate. Number one, whenever I do a live chat, you can super chat, all right? You can donate that way. If you want to donate directly, you can email me and I'll send you my PayPal link, okay? Number two. However, the best way that you can support the channel is by letting a few of the ads run through. And I know that every time that I say this, some of you say, I always let the ads run through, and I truly do appreciate that. You guys are awesome, all right? But the best way you can support the channel is by letting a few of the ads run through, okay? Please don't let a 10-minute ad run through. That's ridiculous, all right? But if you could allow, 15, 30-second, even maybe 1-minute ads now and then, whenever you're feeling generous to sit through a 1-minute ad, run through, that truly, truly helps to support the channel, and it allows me to continue to do giveaways, okay? The second thing would be, if you could please use my Amazon links to do your shopping. Now, if you click on an Amazon link and it is not something that you want to buy, you don't have to purchase that, even though it takes you to that page. You can just go to that page. For example, let's say you click on the Ezzy stove Amazon link. You don't want to buy the Ezzy stove. That's okay. You can click on that link. It'll take you to the Ezzy stove page. And then all you have to do is just go to the Amazon search box, all right, and do your shopping like that. And as long as you're still in that same session as, when you clicked on the Ezzy stove, as long as you haven't signed off of that, whatever purchases you make, maybe 1 or 2 or 3% comes to the channel, which is great. If you guys want to go through the trouble of sending me an email and saying, hey, AP, I'm going to buy this and this and that, can you send me an Amazon link for that? I will definitely send you guys an Amazon link for any specific items you guys want to purchase, especially if it's going to be a big purchase. That will help the channel as well. And I truly do welcome you to do that, because it's about numbers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie to you. It's about numbers. The more revenue, the more giveaways. The more giveaways, the more people we can attract to the community. The more people that we can attract to the community, the more preppers we can make. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about. So having said that, I'm going to sign off. I've been babbling on way too long. Thank you very much again for all of your support, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I hope that you have a great evening. You probably won't see this till tomorrow morning, but this is evening for me. All right. So remember to be good to each other, because when good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to every one of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper, and I'm out.